In this video, I'm cooking gourmet food for the most popular animals on the planet, and the longer you watch, the bigger and more dangerous the animals will get, all starting with this cute little rat. I spent 3 hours cutting and layering vegetables to make the perfect ratatouille, and if you think this meal's fancy, just wait until you see what I cooked for some of the other animals later in this video.
Go ahead, buddy. Enjoy your 5-star meal. Oh, he's eating.
Let's let him finish and go to our next animal. Next up, we're cooking for a squirrel, but not just any squirrel. Twiggy is a world-famous water skiing squirrel, and since my friend Mark is a huge fan of squirrels, I invited him to cook with me.
It's wild, the water skiing squirrel has a tour bus. To be clear though, we're cooking for the squirrel, not cooking squirrel.
I got all the stuff squirrels like. Beans, avocado they love, carrots.
Wow, this is a meal.
Their favorite is acorn squash.
Really? It feels like a sous chef-y thing to do would be to empty that. You think Twiggy's gonna mind I used my hand?
Not if we make it look nice.
So what we've got here is an acorn squash with a bunch of stuff in it. Twiggy, right here. Here's a little ramp. He gets it and then comes for protection. I've peeked.
Mark, are you taking a selfie? Did you
Sorry.
ask first?
No, I just did it. Which animal's next?
Next up is a parrot named Einstein the Talking Parrot for obvious reasons.
Morning.
Now, Einstein, what do you want for lunch?
Pizza.
I know that sounds like a fake robotic voice, but this is Einstein's actual voice, and since his owners told me he also loves corn, we're gonna make him some corn pizza.
What are you doing?
I'm torching the corn.
This will give some really nice flavor to your pizza. Einstein's used to seeing the center of the cob, so I'm gonna cut. Oh, it's fresh basil. I'm gonna cut nice rings from the corn on the cob to put in the center of our pizza. Oh, you're taking one? That's fine. Cutting it this way is sort of like Einstein's version of pepperoni.
Is it good?
Well, it's gonna be good.
For the cheese, we have cheddar and provolone.
Even when I make pizza for myself, I like using different blends of cheese because it makes it a whole lot more exciting. Einstein, you can't get full before the meal.
Be quiet.
The cheddar's been grated, so now I just gotta finish up the provolone.
And then we'll toss it into a bowl so we can start rolling out our dough.
Happy bird.
To assemble the pizza, I'll flour my cutting board and stretch the dough to make a small parrot-sized crust. Then I'll top this with a sauce I made from bell peppers, sweet potatoes, and beet juice. And we'll finish by adding on our blend of 2 cheeses,
Einstein, one more piece of cheese.
as well as our corn pepperonis and a bit of fresh basil.
And now it's ready to bake.
Want to cook it?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook it. Here it is, Einstein. What do you think?
Yeah, cool.
That's exactly right.
Is it good?
I haven't eaten any yet.
For the finishing touch, I'm gonna top it off with some edible blue flowers, and then we just need to cut it.
Whoa, he just tried to pick up my knife.
I gotta be careful what I say around you.
It's time to eat. Come on. There you go. Oh, yum. How is it? It looks like you like the crust better than the pizza. Most people aren't like that. You know what I like about the way that Einstein eats is that he goes kind of back and forth between the crust and the actual pizza. Why don't you take the rest of this to go?
Bye-bye.
We're moving on to cook for these cute little monkeys called capuchins, and they have the same digestive systems as us humans, which means I can make them a burger the exact same way that I'd make myself a burger. I'm gonna start by toasting off my buns while we come over here to prep our patties. I'll season these up with my Osmo Signature Steak Seasoning. They're the best seasonings in the world, and if you won't take my word for it, just wait until you see how much the monkeys love it. Aside from the steak seasoning, we also have ones that are perfect for chicken, seafood, vegetables, and even a plain old salt. And you can find all of them on our website or at your local Walmart. So if you haven't tried them yet, make sure to go get some Osmo once you finish watching the video. By now, my bun should be nice and toasty, so I'll take these off the heat and now into my pan with a bit of oil. And once that gets nice and hot, I will lay it down away from me, and I'll press it down since burgers always get so much smaller when they cook. I'll go for the flip, and then immediately add down that cheese and lid on. Once that cheese is nice and melted, we'll plate by going bottom bun, patty, a little bit of ketchup, a little mustard, 3 pickles, lettuce, tomato, and our top bun. Since there are 4 monkeys, I'm gonna cut this into 4 even pieces. We definitely don't want them fighting over the burger.
I'm gonna put on my hat so they don't pull my hair.
And then, let's bring in the monkeys.
They're so cute.
They're kind of just investigating the burger right now. They're being very curious.
Hi. Hey. Oh, you want to eat it on me? That's fine. Yeah. Is the meat good? I just learned that at some restaurants, they won't eat the patties at all. They'll just throw them.
And they're not throwing these, which must mean they love my seasoning on there.
What are they doing to the camera? Don't pull off the microphone, guys. We need the microphone.
He's rubbing mustard all over my camera.
I think I need a new lens. You like the tomato? Want some bun? Yeah, here, have the bun. Want some of the beef? Yeah, there you go. Everybody seems to like something completely different in this situation. This is how I like to eat, kind of like tapas style. And what's great is that a burger has so many different components, so I'm happy that you guys are all enjoying different parts of it. He loves the patties. Well, he dropped it. I have 3 younger brothers, and I feel like this is what we probably looked and sounded like when we were little kids eating. I think it's safe to say they liked it.
Let's go to the next segment. Our next animal is a dog, specifically my dog Pepper. I'm gonna cook her a simple dish that includes this beautiful filet mignon, as well as a side of sweet potato and green beans. minutes. I'm going to begin by cutting the filet into small cubes since dogs are technically only supposed to have steak if it's well done. And I know, Pepper doesn't look like a well done type of girl. She probably doesn't even know what that means. But we need to be safe for Pepper. With our steak prep done, we can move on to our green beans. For these, I have this vision of them being all the exact same length, just like in a fancy restaurant. All I'm gonna do for this is lay out the nice long beans on my cutting board, then chop off the edges, and we've got perfectly even green beans. For the sweet potato, I'll start by peeling the entire thing to make it nice and smooth and luxurious for Pepper. And once our potato is nice and clean shaven, I'll cut out a few even and thin slices and then shave it down to make it look something like this. To cook, I'm gonna start by making the vegetables. I'll add the sweet potatoes as well as the green beans, and then cover them with a light amount of water because these are gonna butter poach. Now for the steak, I'll add some Osmo olive oil, and then in we go. The reason I cut it into cubes is so that everything is going to easily cook to well done. Pepper, you wanna test one? Oh, you didn't even chew it. Once that steak is done, I'll toss it onto a paper towel lined plate so it can drain off some of that excess oil. And by now, our vegetables should be done as well. This whole time, I've been heating up Pepper's plate in the oven, just like they do at a fancy restaurant. And to plate, I'll toss down the sweet potato, these delicious green beans, and of course, our steak. Bon appetit. Go ahead, Pepper. There she goes. I wondered what she would go for first, and it seems like she's very much going for just the steak. Eat the veggies. What? Seriously? I just butter poached green beans and sweet potatoes for you, and you're not even gonna try them? Our last animal from level 1 is the porcupine, and they love vegetables, but only if they're uncooked, so I'm gonna make them some veggie french fries. These porcupines eat pretty much the same thing every day, so mixing up the form and the texture of the food that they get is hopefully gonna be really exciting for them. Being completely honest, I'm a little scared for this one. I don't wanna get quilled, so my thought is if I cook them really good food, they won't quill me. Personally, knowing what they can and can't eat, I wouldn't wanna be a porcupine. I feel like I'd get kind of bored only having carrots and beets and vegetables every day, but I think they're gonna love the french fries. I've got my sweet potatoes and carrots, so the last thing I'll make fries with are these things called long beans. They're already basically in french fry form, so all I have to do with these is cut them into french fry length strips. And because this wasn't a very advanced recipe, plating is extra important. So I'll put the sweet potatoes down on one side, then I'll put the long beans in the middle, and I'll finish with my beautiful carrot fries. I wish I could oven bake these to get them nice and crispy, but this will have to do. I think the porcupines can sense that there's food on the way. I wanna get quilled. Guys, I have good food. Those quills are way longer than I thought they were.
Yes, it's the same thing that it's made of from your nails.
And it's so sharp. If they don't like the french fries, is there any chance they get mad?
If they get mad, they would open up their quills and then they'll run backwards towards you and they will stab you with the quills.
I guess we're going in. Guys, I brought food. French fries. Oh, yeah, okay. Hi, buddy. Look at this. They're running to their house for protection while they eat and then coming back out for seconds. This is a good sign.
Well, they all seem happy. They love your food. No one's trying to quill you.
Wait, everybody wants seconds. I can only give you so much. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, a lemur.
Does the lemur want some? Go ahead.
Oh, whoa.
This is my peak moment as a chef, just having a full crew of different animals enjoying my food.
This is awkward because I have 3 left and I have 4 very